Hello, how you guys doing out there? Curtie Cool is back on the scene once again. The one and only, the online father, yo. The online father has been putting his story out here for right at 16 years, yo. This is something that Curtie Cool has been doing for a long time out here, yo. An adopted grandmother out here by the name of, y'all know who, Patricia Robinson out in Moreno Valley, California, yo. This woman do not care about nobody out here, yo. She messes up her own adopted daughter's mind, her life, just to steal our baby, yo. So the online father, yo, is out here, yo. Trying to get some closure out here. This Patricia Robinson runs and hide out all over Moreno Valley, California, yo. She is abusing the system, running and hiding all over the place, yo, out there in Moreno Valley, California. These people are something else. But just like the online father is out here putting his story out here, now I see these online mothers is rising up, y'all. This story right now about this Tasha K with this TD Jakes daughter stealing a young lady's baby, yo. They did some things, yo. The online father, the online mother, I do not blame this young lady for standing up and telling her story, yo. It's people out here, yo, who is out here with all these cult organizations, and they think because they are in the position that they are in, that they can actually steal somebody's baby, mess them all up. Like in my situation, the online father, now I've gone through the court system. My mistake was when I went back to Houston, Texas to get myself together due to being under so much stress and pressure, y'all, losing my job, y'all. That crazy ass adopted grandmother Patricia Robinson, y'all, put me through so much, filing all kind of fake claims, making fake claims with the DA. Put out a hit out on me, y'all. This woman, this wicked witch Patricia Robinson, y'all, was trying everything under the sun. This wicked adopted grandmother, y'all, never had any full-blood kids of her own. She waited until the golden opportunity, until the baby mother had our baby, y'all. Then she flipped her out and tripped her out, y'all, and did all kind of crazy manipulation on this grown-ass woman. Now, this grown baby mother, y'all, was into a relationship out here claiming that we are going to be a family between the baby mother and this adopted grandmother. Oh yeah, you guys are going to be a family. Y'all, you guys are going to have a beautiful baby. You guys are on the roll, baby. They baited Curtie Cool in, y'all. Once that baby came into this picture, y'all, that crazy ass adopted grandma, y'all, showed her true colors. Curtie Cool did not know that woman was a stone cold narcissist. I'm talking about this Patricia Robinson, y'all. I've gone through the court system, went back to H-Town, y'all, trying to get my head together, y'all. These people did not check on Curtie Cool. Hey, Curtie Cool, how you doing? In their mind, they were saying that is the worst mistake that Curtie Cool could have made when he went back home to get himself together, y'all. Y'all know what I'm saying? The fact is that These people put me through so much, yo, out there in California, yo. Until Curtie Cool, I had to get away and get myself together. But I had gone through the court system, yo. Now, you got a crazy ass adopted grandmother, yo, who goes back through the Riverside Court Center, yo. She make all kind of false claims, yo. She make false claims with the DA, yo. She feels like because of who that she are, yo, that she can completely dog Curtie Cool out and steal our baby. Now this woman was trying to adopt my baby without Curtie Cool's assent, yo. I mean, going through the first tribulation of going through the court system. Patricia Robinson, yo. I mean, that woman is cold-blooded, man. That is a cold-blooded adopted grandma, yo. Curtie Cool, the online father, just keep on standing up and telling his story. I mean, what can I say? I'm happy to see that this young lady, I mean, who this Tasha K is doing the show with this TD Jakes Daughter, I mean, scam this young lady out of her baby, yo. I mean, this stuff is going around, yo. People is just not right anymore, yo. I mean, instead of looking at the facts and the truth out here, I mean, these kids need their father, they need their mother. I mean, they need both parents. But when these narcissist people who have these cult organizations and are out here manipulating and messing up these people's mind and messing up their lives only for what they can get, baby. I tell you, that is a shame, yo, for anybody to do anybody like that. I mean, that was a nightmare for Curtie Cool to have to go through. And then this crazy adopted grandmother, yo. I mean, here I am standing up to be a father. I mean, they baited me in, you know. I was doing all kind of things, helping these people, yo. But up until once my baby came into this world, that dog adopted grandma, yo. I mean, she flipped her coop, yo, manipulating. She started doing all kind of crazy stuff. She messed up the baby mother's mind, yo, just to collect SSI. Now, this woman was into a relationship, Patricia Robinson. You was bringing this woman to my home all this time, bringing this woman into my home, yo, into a relationship. Now, when my daughter came into this world, yo, that cold-blooded woman, yo, tried to flip things all the way around and make it look like Curtie Cool was the bad guy when Curtie Cool was the best guy that could have ever happened in this woman's life during that time, yo. The best thing, yo. I mean, I supported this family. I went through all the pain and suffering when that Charlie died. I mean, what? Patricia Robinson's husband died, yo. I mean, I was there in the corner in every possible way, yo. But Curtie Cool got a chance to see it all with these fake people, yo. I mean, she had a son by the name of Marcus Robinson, fake pastor, yo. I mean, they baited Curtie Cool in, yo. I gone to the church, yo. I mean, I'm thinking, okay, I'm from the outside looking in. I'm thinking these people for real. Now, Patricia Robinson, she is bringing her adopted daughter to my home, yo. These people looked Curtie Cool up on the internet because they saw me coming from Houston, Texas, yo. They looked me up on this dating site, yo. Does that sound familiar with you guys? You make a terrible bad mistake and join this internet dating thing, yeah. I mean, during that time, that grown ass woman was 21 years old. Patricia Robinson was bringing her 21-year-old daughter to my house, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? Now this was like, what, about 17 years ago? Yeah. I mean, Curtie Cool, I mean, I look pretty young for my age. I don't care what nobody says, y'all. Age is just a number out here, y'all. It was really what was in the heart, how you connect with people, how people can understand where you're coming from, how two people can combine as one, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all drop all that stuff about, oh, she was 21 and he was 41 and I'm 51 and all that old nonsense, y'all. It is really about how two people connect and feel about each other. So during that time, y'all, I mean, Curtie Cool. I mean, look at me now, y'all. I mean, I take great care of myself. Haven't nothing changed with Curtie Cool, y'all. I can do more and better what I used to do, and I guarantee you them same people that claim that they are so young and so fit and so this and so that, they can't even keep up with Curtie Cool anymore, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm stronger, I'm better than ever. But anyway, here's the deal. Why would a person go through all of that, getting with a person, talking about we are going to be a family, we got our baby on the way, we're gonna do all these nice things, then as soon as that baby come, they totally destroy it. Oh yeah, they tell all their family on their end like Curtie Cool was the bad guy. All that narcissism comes out on that side of the family because they knew what they was all about, y'all. They pull a little slick fast one on Curtie Cool, y'all. And they thought I was a weakling, baby. But the online father is back on this little old scene again, y'all. I keep on standing up and I tell my true story. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all keep on telling your true story. I don't care if it's got to be the online fathers tell your story. Now we know and see that the online mothers is telling their stories. Now Curtie Cool expect to see the online kids start standing up and telling their story, baby. They turn 17, 18, y'all start standing up and telling your online story. As soon as you are grown enough to get out of that cult home, you guys start standing up and telling your story. I'm gonna stand up and tell my story. Now, they messed over me with my dad. They messed over me with my mother. I'm gonna tell my true story. This is what they did me in this cult home. Said all kind of bad things about my dad. Put my dad down. I was watching the YouTube videos, and my dad is a good man and wanted to do everything in his power to see me be somebody. And y'all did that to me and my dad. I'm looking to see some youngsters, y'all, start stepping it up. I'm talking about 18 and 19, y'all. Just give it a few more years or whatever. I'm looking to see these little old teenagers, y'all gonna start stepping up to the plate and telling their side of the story. I'm 18 years old, and this crazy ass adopted grandma out here, y'all, she dogged me out. She messed me up in that home. She messed my mother up in this home. She stole me away from my father. She dogged my mother out, treated her like she was nothing, like she was trash, and did everything in her power to just take my mind off of my father, my blood, my this, my that. Curtie Cool is looking to see the shit to hit the fan, y'all, when these little old youngsters start stepping up to the plate. I'm talking about the online teenagers gonna start stepping it up, baby, and telling their little old story, y'all. I'm telling my little old story, y'all. If you are not in the position to tell your story, get somebody behind the scene, y'all. Tell your story and get somebody else to tell your story for you and put it out there. I'm gonna get it out there either way it goes, y'all. This is what they did to me, but I decided to just keep it hidden just to protect me for now. But I'm talking for such and such person. This is what happened out here, y'all. You guys are gonna have to stand up and tell your story. Screw that mess. Y'all know something? This is the new world, new age generation. Stop letting these crazy ass people mess up your mind, mess up your life, mess up your childhood. Y'all out here screwing up everything and thinking that everything is in their favor. Y'all destroying everything and then got you messed up when you, oh youngster, you all messed up out here. And now you turn 18, you all screwed up behind they BS. So if I was these youngsters, y'all, I would start waking up like this young lady here with this Tasha K and this TD Jakes Daughter's story, y'all. Young lady. I mean, she woke up, she spilled the tea, baby. I mean, they talking about this stuff. It can't be that way, y'all. Y'all messed this young lady all up. And TD Jakes' daughter stole that girl baby. Hey, y'all, that was not right. Like what this Patricia Robinson did, the baby mother on this side of the fence, y'all. Mess the baby mother up just to steal our kid and claim the baby mother as crazy and throw it off. But guess what? This crazy ass adopted grandma is the one who messed up this baby mother mind, y'all. For SSI. Y'all think about it. Y'all think about it. Put your thinking caps on, y'all. Now, why would an adopted grandma put the baby mother into a relationship? You got her out here dating and seeing men out here into relationships. If you knew something was wrong with her, why did Patricia Robinson put this grown-ass woman out there? She knew exactly what was going on, y'all. So that tells me it was not anything wrong with this woman, y'all. This whole story was all about this conspiracy. Patricia Robinson, she used her daughter, you know what I mean, to get a baby. As soon as this woman got a baby, now she plays crazy because she did not act crazy when she was into these relationships, y'all. It was all a conspiracy. And now, I'm gonna say something. Now, if people is out here are crazy, are supposed to be thrown off, or whatever that is going on out here, why didn't this Patricia Robinson come on with the real? If that was the facts, why didn't Patricia Robinson step up to the plate? Curtie Cool, I see that you're a good man out here. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. I would like to have a talk with you. This is the true facts. What's going on with this baby mother? Now, why didn't you do that, Patricia Robinson? You did not tell Curtie Cool, not a one time. Patricia Robinson kept on bringing that woman to my house, y'all. Now, if it was something wrong with this woman, it's obviously it wasn't. If it was, she would have just came out with it. Hey, Curtie Cool, I mean, this is the way that it is. But she kept on supporting the situation and having this woman involved into a relationship. So what did you expect, Patricia Robinson? Y'all see what I'm saying? But the whole plan was out here was to get a baby and then mess over Curtie Cool. Now the baby mother plays like she have a problem. Now they are collecting SSI. Now they're doing all this stuff with all the benefits. Now they are running and hiding out. Now they're manipulating. Now they have totally destroyed my daughter's mind. Now they tell all kind of lies out on that end. I mean, you guys got to realize something out here, y'all. It is so many narcissist people out here, y'all. running these cult homes, destroying folks' lives, y'all. I mean, kids, children are involved. It doesn't matter if it's a father or if it's a mother. You destroy the other parent just to only get what you want. That make you a cold-blooded narcissist. You destroyed the other parent. I mean, I done seen it before. I am a witness to that, baby. I have seen it so many times, yeah. I mean, it don't matter a father or mother who have the advantage of having the kids just totally just destroy the other parent's character, break them down, make them look like they are totally the bad person out here, yeah. Just screw them up in every possible way that they possibly can, baby. Do all kind of crazy stuff just to get the upper hand to steal the kids, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? But you wasn't saying that. You wasn't saying all that when you was getting your oohs and your eyes on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You was sounding like Lenny Williams. Oh! You know what I mean? So, people's got it all mixed up out here, y'all. Hey, y'all, the online father is out here, y'all, telling it once again, baby. I mean, the online fathers are stepping up to the plate. The online mothers are stepping up to the plate. Now these youngsters, y'all, getting ready to step outside the box, y'all. You guys been messing them up for so long. They've been holding this stuff in for so long. Y'all just wait and see. Just wait and see. This stuff is getting ready to get juicy up in here, baby. People is going to start standing up and spilling the tea. Somebody is going to take your story somewhere and say, the hell with that, Patricia Robinson. I'm going to tell a story for you, baby. I see what that wicked witch did to you. You know what I mean? Somebody is going to spill the tea, baby. And I don't blame you guys. Put the story out there. Put the story out there. You got the online fathers, the online mothers. Now let's get the online youngsters, baby. get the online youngsters out here talking about, yeah, y'all messed over me. Y'all did this, y'all did that. Y'all better step up to the plate and tell your story, baby. Yeah, I done seen it happen. I ain't too happy about what they did me, y'all. They messed over me. I was out here in terrible shape trying to figure out what was going on, and they messed me up just for the hell of it, y'all. See, people is waking up, baby. They waking up. I mean, because it is the people that you guys put all this suffering, all this pain upon are the ones who got to live with this the rest of their life. And then those people who did that to these people sit up on their big raggedy behind, y'all. Oh, I got away all these years. Oh, look at me. I had it all. I got it all. Oh, that person over there. I messed them up. I screwed them up, y'all. I screwed them all up, y'all. I got it all. For the people out here, y'all, who are experiencing that, y'all tell your story. Write a book about it, y'all. Write a book about your story. You know what I mean? You get old enough, get your story out here. I don't care what nobody say. What ugly grandma say, I don't care what nobody say. Put your story out here and tell your story, how they mentally abuse you, mess you up, mess your mind up, tried to make you look like you was crazy, and you refused to go that route. So they held you back, took your phone, stood you in the closet somewhere. I mean, just did it all just to hold you back, baby. Stand up and tell your story, baby. About all Curtie Cool can say. And be like the online father, the online brother, the online sister, the online youngsters. Y'all know what I mean? The online mother, the online grandpa. Y'all stand up and tell y'all story, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? If y'all can't talk about it, contact Tasha K. That is one person who will put you out in that spotlight big time, baby, big time, worldwide. Curdy Cool, I hear y'all. But I'm not to that big platform yet. But for the people out here, yeah, who is afraid to talk about it, just look up Tasha K and tell them about your unusual story. Yeah. Somebody will talk about it, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? Curdy Cool just out here, y'all, being the online father. Now I hear about the online mothers. I want to hear about the online youngsters. Online is what's in, baby. Online is what's in, baby. I'm telling you, online. People ain't doing things right, running, hiding, baby, messing your life up. Be like Curdy Cool. Go online. The online father, the online uncle, the online cousin, the online nephew. I mean, everybody just go online crazy, y'all. Everybody online shit. I'm talking about this shit by all this crazy ass shit they did to me. I'm going online, baby. Fuck. I'm going online. Hey, y'all, Curdy Cool. I just had to break this stuff down one more time. It is what it is. Hey, y'all be good in the neighborhood. Curdy Cool had to spill the tea one more time up in here. The online father. I'm going to say one thing. The online father, I told my story, y'all. I put my story out here. I don't care who don't love me. I don't care who don't believe in me. But I told my story. You can love me, you can hate me. But Curdy Cool told his true story about these crazy ass people. Patricia Robinson Scam. The adopted grandma who scammed Curdy Cool out of his baby at birth. And Curdy Cool gone through the court system. She waited until Curdy Cool goes back to Houston. She run back into the family law center, make false claims, screw everything back up into her favor, and run and hide out like a big, ugly coward. I tell my true story, y'all. I tell my true story. Hey, I don't blame that young lady for standing up and telling her true story through Tasha K about this TD Jakes' daughter stealing her baby, y'all. I'm looking for later on, y'all. These youngsters is going to start stepping it up, y'all, and get some fame and fortune out here. Now I'm big enough and old enough. I'm gonna get my story out in the platform and get me a movie deal, y'all. Y'all know what I mean? Y'all was that badass to mess me all up when I was a youngster. Yeah. Guess what? Now my little story is going on Tasha K too, baby. I'm gonna get my story out here so it can go viral, so I can get a movie deal in my movie and tell my story what crazy ass grandma did to me. Hey y'all, it is what it is. If they was that bold enough to do that to you, you are that bad enough to bring it back around to them and tell your true story, baby. That's right. Hey y'all, Curdy Cool is going to end this little old show. The online father is back again, baby. Y'all have a good one up in here. Curdy Cool is spilling the tea, baby, about these crazy people. The online father is back. The online mother is back. Everybody got to go online and be like Curdy Cool, y'all. Curdy Cool and started some shit up in here, baby. Okay, peace and love, baby. I'm out. Okay, bye.